Georgia. We're live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. These guys just about set to go in this one. And on the other side, Raheem Morris has first head coaching opportunity with the Buccaneers from 2009 to 2011. His guys with a crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our second year here in the Madden booth. And we're off in Atlanta. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving now. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Once again, Irving. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
12 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
10 more yards. That's another Falcons, 1st down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
On the keeper. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Again, it's Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play. From the shotgun, Penix. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one down the middle. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
He was brought down by James Pierce.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Falcons going nickel to defend this 3rd down play.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
First down, here's Baker. It is Cup, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37.
Baker throwing again. Setting up the running back screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going with Irving here. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
To play. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield now off the play action. Complete out to the right. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the give, this is Irving. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
They give to Irving, left side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Searches from the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and That sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Leads to second and goal.
Baker now from the gun. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delayed game, offset.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Baker Mayfield the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Robinson on the inside give. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Penix working from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 33. That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Bucs' 9-yard line.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
That extra half second, Kate, that's it. You know, we talk about timing in the passing game all the time, the precision. It's the same thing with the draw. If you have too long of a delay, you give a D tackle like that a chance to get home and make a play.
Third down, it's Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Complete to Bijan.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Bucs on offense now. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. Mayfield now from the gun. He finds Evans left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
There's the give to Irving. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Play made there by Clark Phillips. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll run here following the penalty. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4.
Godwin, the man in motion left. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Third down. Here's Mayfield. Got his target. It's Otten. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
It's a gain of 20. And a Buccaneer first down.
A waste of time.
No way, you're kidding me!
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
They send a man in motion. Another try following the sack. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Third and long, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Right side, this is Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Throwing now on first down, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
And 10.
Penix here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
For a Falcons.
From the shotgun, Penix. Fits it through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for a Falcons. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They have themselves another first and 10. You're going play fake with Penix. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Number 36.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons in a nice spot, second and inches. From the gun, it's Robinson. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
He's looking to run with it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. All right, here we go. Second down.
9-yard line.
Penix now. Is it moving up? They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Third down and goal.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Baker now from the gun. He can run it. Now hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing now, following the turnover. He'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A 58-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw it to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On second down, Robinson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Cut deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Irving on the inside give. And he will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Buccaneer first down.
Irving here from the gun. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player in after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 17. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
first and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 5. Brings up second.
Irving goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Looking, Falcons getting close, and they take it down! Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance, because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point, but they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Going quickly, but it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running left is Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
Another carry for Robinson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Brought down right at
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hits him on the out route. He's down. Looks like they made the the stop at the 46-yard line.
7-yard gain.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
New set of
line.
downs for him from the 46. Penix on first down. Completed over the middle. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Brings up second down. At the
They will play action. Here's Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a first down as well.
6. That's another Falcons. First and 10.
Going for the pistol, Penix. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
Robinson. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go, second and 9. He's going to tuck it and run. And this one does not go far.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And 6.
Third down, it's Penix. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Falcons. First down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Penix off the play action. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons take a third-quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle.
That's the score.
And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers, 17.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They give for the first time to Rashad White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Brings up second down.
From the 28. On the screen, this is White. Space pass the 35. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw here, Mayfield. Completes this one to Otten. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up second down. At the 40.
Mayfield now off the play action. He finds Evans left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
A gain of 12.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. It's White on the give. Stopped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of
The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Buccaneer, first down.
The give now to White. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Right side, this is a blue cut. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
Up the middle, here goes White. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 16. The throw is caught. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
24. Falcons 20.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Play fake. Penix. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They pick up 20 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, around to Robinson. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Man downfield, and he finds London. They'll come up first and 10.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Falcons.
Penix here from the gun. That's brought in by Mooney. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Falcons 27. Buccaneers.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive starts with a carry by White. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Taken in over the middle, it's Evans. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Baker now from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got it.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
31. Falcons 27.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
And the Falcons, first down.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bucs 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 3 on that game. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Penix working from the gun. Connects in on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons.
They'll run a draw with Robinson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Tackled back at the
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, Well, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
From the shotgun, Penix. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 4. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Falcons first down.
He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
5-yard loss.
And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
At the 7-yard
That is some
line.
serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Setting up to pass. Cut near the goal line. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here he is to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
From the 39.
2nd and 6.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Terrell on the coverage.
Looking to throw it. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
8 yards pickup.
And they get a spike just before time runs out, and now they'll get ready to kick this and hopefully force overtime. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Penix now on 1st down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
It's
a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Buccaneers.
Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Brings up 2nd down at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And drop this down, White. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Buccaneers.
White trying this straight ahead. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
He was brought down by Rook O'Rourke. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's White again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it on the slant. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie and go up by 6. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop, too. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He's got London left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously, but now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now, well, now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave him a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also okay when you tell yourself to do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.